G'day, blind Aussie patriots, United Australians. We're out here in South Grafton. We're keeping our masks on and our distance right. We've got canes separating us, so Brett can't hug me or anything. It gets a bit creepy sometimes.
He needs to shave more.
Yeah, he doesn't like the beard. But we're here and we're going to have a chat to you about Wakenya and the people out there and what they're enduring because of COVID. Brett knows people out there. He's in the Aboriginal community. And what's happening out there, bro?
A lot of miscommunication towards the Wilcanians because no one's really actually took time to actually listen to them, brother.
And that's the problem.
There's always someone telling everyone about what's going on, but it really boils down to that one fella coming through from, let's say the name, Dubbo.
Yeah.
Now, one fella going through Aboriginal communities can really, with no respect, it's really pretty well rough.
It is a bit. We all have the right to travel in this time, but we've got to respect the rights of others. You know, if you know or suspect you've got it, stay home. Don't go out into the remote communities where they don't have the resources and that the city has. You know, we've heard Gladys beating her drum about, I'm locking it all down, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, you locked Sydney down and you done the right thing by Sydney. Well, you supposedly have. But the rural communities have suffered immensely because of your attention to the city. Like, these people caught the virus, if I'm correct, around the same time as the outbreak in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yep. And they put all their resources into Sydney, yet they'd barely let people into Wakenya. That's wrong. That's not Australian. Well, where's our government?
Don't get me wrong, but they're judging rural like a metropolitan when we're not. We're different. We respect and live off our land. Our beliefs and our cultures really need us to connect with our land. Without getting on our land, we can't do things. You're forgetting that you're stopping us from going out the bush to try and heal ourselves naturally. We need people to listen to the communities. We need a better understanding. Instead of you thinking every blackfella is just like them ones in the city, we're not. We're all different in our tribes. We've got our own spiritual, let alone cultural beliefs. And when it comes down to it, everyone's dictating what should happen to us instead of asking them what would they like. How would they like to approach this situation? Putting people within positions, it's not helping the real people, the real problems.
That's right.
And this is growing. Like, we're getting told, and don't get me wrong, but you ready for this? How does it feel to be actually treated just like a normal everyday black fella getting told you can't do this, you can't do that as a normal white patriot?
That's right.
Yeah, we got rid of them white cards, and now look, you're all getting an anti-vax card to get around.
That's right.
Oh, bless me.
The way the government is using COVID to dominate our society at the moment. New legislations will rush through on the 24th of August regarding social media and all the rest of it. The police now have the power and the government to access your Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you've got. Take down information they don't like, put up information they want to, and then they will charge you with them images or whatever they've planted on you and take away your life and your liberty. Don't believe me? I did a live feed last night in the Welcome Home AJ. At the end of it, we discussed it, and we will be discussing it again tonight on the live feed, because our society used to be free and united, and now, because of COVID and the government beating their drum about it, we've now ended up divided and
we're putting blame
out
on everyone. The blame's going everywhere but to the right places.
That's right.
When it comes down to it, the government is changing their tactics. Like, I'm a political party. I'm candidate for Page. And there's the boss of my political party lives in Wilcania. We have Aboriginals and other communities that are there, that are our candidates. And that's how bad things are going with the government, because you know what else? I just got news.
Yeah,
Well, they did approve. We were supposed to only get 500 to get members, brother.
yeah.
We were all set on
Yep,
well
we've
and
been
truly on
working
that
on
track.
that for a while, yeah.
And now it's been jumped to 15.
1,500.
Yeah, but what they didn't, well, in a way, we were half expecting that. So we've been still managing to ask for members, but we're just under 200 short.
Well,
And that's black and white. Like it's
that's it.
it's
Well,
like 67 what they started. Let's continue it.
tonight when I do my live feed, we'll get all the information to Brett's page and that, so that you can he'll send us where to go and to.
You can get in touch with us. Get
Yeah.
in touch with Jay, so I can sign you up. And if you aren't a voting person, you want to, I can still fix that paperwork up for you. It's actually, we've got to take back our rights. Stand up. We've got to make that stand together, make that difference.
That's right. Yeah.
Because this is Australia. This is nowhere else but Australia, our homes. Black, white or brindle, it's happening here to us all. And what's happening to my communities? It's slowly integrating into yours, but you just don't realise that you're getting treated with us in contempt. It's really bad to say, but we're all getting thrown down the gurgler of the political rush.
We're all getting chucked under the bus.
And believe me, I've had enough. I bet a lot of people out there have. It's about time the independents and us, we all stood. And yeah, I reckon Jace is on the right ball with calling everything as it is. We've been knowing each other for years.
Over 20 years.
B&B, Brett and Blind. Well, black and blind,
Black
it's
and
either
blind.
which one.
That's it, whatever way you want to put it.
But we're still proud Australians.
And we're standing here before you united to let you know all the infighting and speculation amongst each other. Who cares what sort of person you are in your private life? That's irrelevant. That's your private life. Who you are when you're out in public and you're standing up for your community, that's what really matters. We need to unite, stop judging each other, stop letting the government manipulate and control the situation, and be aware that the mainstream media is right onto it along with them. They're paid puppets. Our politicians are paid puppets for big business, and multimedia is just an extension of that. So,
I can understand, because all the media you hear about is always bashing us blacks or bashing the bad whites.
yeah,
they don't look at anyone
in the last
for doing the right thing. Look at this. We had a whole heap looking after AJ.
Yep.
Went out in the bush, people giving up their time. Black, white, brindle.
That's right.
No matter if there's a problem, we stand together. This is a problem.
It is a problem. We need to
stand up
tall, stand proud. I'm not saying yell and scream like a banshee, because that's going to get us nowhere. Stand tall, silently, you know.
know,
I'm known for my violence and my outbursts.
As we all.
Oh, as we all are. But if you come at me, I'm going to come right back at you. But at the end of the day, I would rather sit here and talk to you peacefully and as intelligently as I can be for a blind bogan, and say, let's do something to get our country back on track. Let's forget this COVID. Okay, COVID's here. It's not going anywhere. But the government is fear-mongering with us. Have a look at Anastasia Dewars, I say, on the news last week. If you let anyone into our state before we vaccinate the under 12s, you're killing them all. What a crock of shit.
Unemployment. What a crock. Like, we're going to have to... That's that white card all over again for just everyone in Australia. Not just the blacks now. It's everyone. You're getting a special card just to be able to go to work.
Just so that you can say, I'm vaccinated.
Goodness. You know? So, there are some people who can't have the vaccine because it will harm their bodies. And that's something that we've got to be aware of. People can't take it because it will make them crook. I know of a few that
I took the vaccine the other day, and I didn't say much out there, but I got a bit crook on that from it. My arm's still tender, and
I've had people go to hospital because they think they feel, and you know what they do to them? They send them home and say, if it gets worse,
let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah,
like, really. How much helpful is that? Then they got Wilcannia, who's got no medical support.
That's right.
George at the chemist centre there, I rang him. He was quick to understand that if anyone needed any medical, he could actually give a hand and help out at the chemist. There's the shopping centre that's shut down, that they're not going to open, so they're going to do it by internet. How many people out there can't use an internet?
But don't have
Or
Wi-Fi.
access? Or this is where the whole system is really going wrong, because you're forgetting about the people who can't access what you want.
That's it, the real people.
And people don't like change because it really interrupts their way of living.
That's right.
When you've been so comfortable in Australia, the country of land of riches,
That have been sold off by our government.
It seems to be everyone else's riches. They're forgetting
Yeah,
about
that's
how
right.
much we value our country.
So we're standing united
As all,
as
elbows, swing.
That's it. This is as far as we're allowed to go because of social distancing. I'll probably have to wash my elbow.
Yeah, no, me too, mate. So,
But thanks for tuning in, guys. Me and Brett will do a combined
there's more to
video
come.
again in the future.
Yeah.
And stay strong. Don't buckle to the fear mongering of our government.
Get in touch with us if you've got any questions. See what we can do to
That's
help
it.
and answer.
You know how to get a hold of me, and I'll put you on the Brett. We'll do a group chat or something.
But yeah, political party. Yoo-hoo! We've
Yeah.
got to make a stand.
I'm not politically motivated, you all know
Nah.
that. But Brett's one of my best friends, and I know that he'll do the right thing by us and keep it true.
Starts
So-
with listening, answering, and really being honest. I've got
Observing.
no reason to lie or want anything, because everyone else seems to want what we have in Australia. Let's keep it. Let's
That's
just remember how much value we have in our own country. Black and white.
That's it. So, rightio, guys, we'll leave it there. Let's get Australia back. Much love. Stay tuned for the
Cheers.
next episode.
Stay safe. Stay COVID safe.
That's it. Cheers, guys.